Keeping with our Breast Cancer Awareness Month theme, we have invited Wendell Scanterbury in from the spiritual support team at the Cancer Treatment Center of America. And you recently spoke at a conference, Real Men Wear Pink. What was it was a couple of weeks ago. What was the goal of this conference?
This conference was held in Philadelphia. The goal of it was really to be able to pull men on board with their spouses, with their loved ones that are going through the journey with breast cancer, so that they can be an integral part of this whole fight and succeeding in the fight against breast cancer.
And Wendell, why is it important for caregivers to find themselves? It's like a rally for the troops. Explain that kind of.
Well, here's what. Research has actually shown that women do much better. Actually, the support of the spouse is tantamount to support to success in this race against breast cancer. And so rallying the troops has to do with bringing aboard everyone who can help, who can contribute to her success, supporting, encouraging, doing things that need to be done so that she can succeed.
What are some of the common effects? I'm talking about the emotions going on for the caregiver. What are they going through?
For the caregiver, there's a whole spectrum of responses, but here's what research actually shows, and that's backed by both the American Cancer Society and the National Cancer Institute, that the intensity of things like anxiety and depression and so on is actually greater for caregivers than it is for patients. So you have stoicism, you have anxiety, you have fear, you have lots of different emotions and reactions and responses that come in there that really do need to be addressed.
And imagine you've got to have a cheerleader, even though you have to come up with the rosier picture, don't you? You have to maintain the upper lip, and you have to be, come on, we're going to get through this.
You have to be, and one of the challenges is that in this fight with cancer, caregivers often feel frustrated because of the sense of powerlessness. It's a sense of, I'm trying to do so much, and yet it's not good enough, or it's not happening as fast or as effectively as I want to. But it's important to understand your own limitations and recognize that as little as you think you're doing, you're really doing a whole lot.
And let's get back to what you were talking about. You brought it up about stress. All the stress on these people's shoulders.
Stress is important to address because actually in the fight against cancer, stress is one of the major depressants of the immune system, which you need to have built up and strong in this fight against cancer. That's applicable for patients as well as for caregivers. So our whole effort to bring caregivers on board and have them as an integral part of the team. It's important to address their stress issues. It's important to acknowledge where they are stressed out, what their fears and anxieties are, the sources of their stress, so that we can find purpose in this journey and not allow it to be something that's just an arbitrary monster that's attacking us.
You also said exhale. Find something that you can exhale.
Yeah, we're in a fast-paced setting and culture, and in this fight against cancer, you want things happening now, so you're just going all the time. It's important to sit back. It's important to understand that, as a caregiver especially, it's important for me to be at my best in order for my loved one, who is a patient, to be at their best. So exhaling has to do with diverting your attention sometimes, getting engaged in things that really have your creative juices flowing, have your attention diverted. What do you like to do? What do you enjoy? What brings out your energies and your laughter? That's important. It is critically important in this fight because you are the chief player on the team, and how well you do is directly linked to how well she does.
Wendell, you're wonderful. Let's put it up on the screen here. Again, this is your Cancer Treatment Centers of America. Call them today at 1-800-333-CTCA. Wendell, keep doing those conferences.
Thanks so much.
Wear pink. Thank you, sir. All right, Megan.
All right, thanks, guys.